When I read Michael J. Fox's book, Lucky Man, there were many things that stood out for me, and these made their way into my learning notes, my study notes. But there was one event that trumped them all that left me breathless as I just pondered it and considered it. It happened early morning, late 1990s, when Fox is sitting on a beach by himself, and he notices a trembling in his right hand. And with this comes the gripping, terrible realization that Parkinson's disease, this thing he's been battling for years, is spreading, it's pervasive, and it's now in the right side of his body as well. He asks himself a question from a place of despair. The question is, what am I going to do now? And these are the lines in the book that follows. He says, I rose and I brushed the sand off the back of my legs, and I made my way back to my wife and sleeping children. The answer was clear. After all that I had been through and all that I had learned and all I had been given, I was going to do what I had been doing every day for the last few years now. Simply show up and do the best that I can do with whatever lay in front of me. How remarkable is that? This devastating realization that life is changing for the worse, and the response that says, I'm going to show up and do the best that I can do. I believe that there are clearly things that are often out of our control. The tremblings in the right hand. Sometimes these things are big and sometimes they're small, like the traffic jam you're going to be in later on today. But the big thing is, and what I learned from this is, there are things that are in my control, and those things are my next action and my current mindset. There is a condition that you and I desperately want to avoid, and that's the condition of learnt helplessness. In learnt helplessness, I feel that there is nothing I can do that can change or alleviate my circumstances. And so what do? I stop acting on my own behalf. But remember, your next action, the next thing you do, your current mindset, that is always in your hands to choose. Like Viktor Frankl said to us, when we are unable to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. So I don't know what the trembling in your hand is today, but I want to remind you of what is in your hand, your God-given gift to choose for self and to choose your current mindset.